Yo, what's going on, everybody? Nelson Chan from Hoop Live. Welcome to our new NBA talk show, Checked Up. In this series, we are going to go over the main topics, headlines, all the things that are trending throughout the week in the NBA. And joining in with me today is sports analyst Mike, a.k.a. Middle Tackle.
What's up, everybody? I got some flaming hot takes. Get ready to listen to them.
All right. So we are already 10 games into the 2018 NBA season, and a lot has happened. Let's just get straight into headlines, Mike. Headline number one, devastating injuries. I mean, you already know Gordon Hayward had a severe, super nasty fractured left ankle in the first game of the NBA season.
Yeah, it was pretty disgusting, but I think it's a blessing in disguise for the Celtics.
It really is. Why do you say that, Mike?
They're going to be able to develop Jaylen Brown and Tatum, which is going to help them in the future, and Hayward gets to play video games now.
Oh, yeah, that's right, man. I mean, Gordon Hayward is a league legend. But do you feel like Boston is better with or without Hayward? Obviously, I would say Boston is not good without Hayward.
Of course, it can be worse, but I think Kyrie's going to step it up, and I think Jaylen Brown's actually playing well this year, which is shocking to me, because I thought all he can do is shoot threes and play defense, but he's actually showing that he has some little bit of handles in him.
I mean, that is true. I mean, Jaylen Brown is playing up to his, potential. Jason Tatum is actually playing really consistently too, averaging a little over 13 points a game. And I feel like Boston just plays really well, organized team ball. And I feel like, when Gordon Hayward comes back, he's going to come back stronger than ever. And I feel like, Boston's going to be scary within the next couple of years.
All right. So another injury that did happen was Jeremy Lin. Sadly,
oh, man.
He ruptured the patella tendon on his right knee, also in the first game.
Yo, my boy Jeremy, man, that sucks, man. Like, what is very devastating for me is to watch Jeremy's reaction. I felt like in the beginning he kind of didn't know what happened. After he landed, he didn't know if he injured himself or not. And I felt like right when he tried to move his leg or move his knee, he felt the pain, or he felt like, yo, I'm done, man. He started crying. It was just, man, devastating to watch, man.
Yeah, it just sucks because I think he's in his prime right now. He's 29 years old. That's usually the prime for NBA players. And he was in for a big year, but it sucks that he's pretty injury prone his whole career. So, I
mean, I just feel bad because last year he only played 36 games and, he worked really, really hard this offseason to come back strong. And he was ready, with the addition of my other boy, D'Angelo Russell. And I felt like, that backcourt duo was going to do some big things this year. And it was just real sad to see, on the opening night for them. Jeremy just got to go out that way, man. It sucks. Moving on to the second headlines, we have drama in the NBA. Eric Bledsoe of the Phoenix Suns tweets out, "I don't want to be here to the organization." What are some of your thoughts on that, Mike?
Did you know that the GM actually saw that tweet and he asked Bledsoe where he was? You know what Bledsoe said?
Yeah, he said he was at the barbershop, right?
Yeah, and I think the GM knew, he knew he was lying. He just benched him or whatever, sit him down.
For sure, man. That's BS, man. And the NBA actually fined Bledsoe $10,000 for that tweet.
What team do you think he's going to be going to?
Man, it would be nice for him to go to a contending team. Let's just say he goes to the Cavs. Man, you got real LeBron and baby LeBron on the same team. You don't know when IT is going to come back, but I feel like, if Bledsoe goes to the Cavs, that might be a good fit for him.
A good fit for him would be the Los Angeles Clippers. Patrick Beverley's good and all, but Eric Bledsoe has that another dimension to him.
That would be tight, to see him go back to the Clippers. And I think, he would be a good fit there, especially because, Patrick Beverley offensively can't be take over a game or whatnot. All right, moving on to, the hype. All right. Coming into this season, everyone's hype around the NBA is focused around Lonzo Ball. It's all about the Ball family, man. Lonzo Ball into the Lakers. Is he the real deal or not, Mike?
You know what? All the Lakers are doing right now is they're winning. When he gets his shot going, they're even going to win more. So
he is shooting horrendously. He's shooting 29% from the field, 23% from three-point, and 50% from free throw. That is terrible.
I honestly think it's all mental. It's not physical. He's hesitating every time he shoots. If he misses one, he's scared to take another one, even though he's wide open. But he should just let it fly.
For sure. I mean, that's the thing I don't like about Lonzo. Don't get me wrong. I love how Lonzo plays in terms of his way to, make his teammates around him better, the way he passes. But I feel like he's way too overly passive, man. He would give up an open layup or open shot just to pass it to somebody else. And even sometimes he passes too much where that pass doesn't really do anything or it doesn't create shot for, his teammates, or it doesn't benefit the team, he'll just pass the pass.
You know what? He is doing well, though, right?
Passing the ball.
Yeah. And Ingram has improved. Kuzma's looking like a god whenever they play together.
Yeah.
And the whole team just better with him. He just has to fix his scoring, and nobody will complain. And the most important thing is that he's only 20 years old still. So
right. He just turned 20 years old, yeah. I mean, he still has a chance to be the youngest NBA player to ever record a triple-double, but, that hasn't happened yet.
He's going to be fine. I don't know. Everyone can keep on hating him. He's just going to keep putting up stats. The Lakers are going to keep winning. They're going to make the playoffs this year.
Oh, man, that's a bold statement, man. You really think the Lakers are going to make the playoffs? I mean, I can see that they're playing, better than what's expected. Coming into the season, I don't know, man.
If Lonzo Ball was shooting like a normal person, the Lakers would be like a 7-2 team right now.
A normal person. Speaking on the Lakers, we're going to jump straight into the next topic. We are going to talk about the Los Angeles Lakers, right? Because all the hype is around the Lakers and Lonzo. And another surprising player this year on the Lakers is, the 27th draft pick, Kyle Kuzma, man. Who knew this guy was going to be a steal in the NBA draft? Dude, because he's playing out of his mind right now.
I would say the reason why he dropped so low was because he played, obviously, for Utah.
Right.
Nobody watched him. And also, he had a surprising, like a good workout during like the senior combine, whatever. But people were like, oh, it's like a fluke. He's not going to do well in the NBA. So now he's able to show what he can do, and he's like making the most of his opportunity.
Yo, he's just so smooth. His jump shot's real nice. I just feel it's crazy how like he can drop 20 points and like you don't even like know or remember he dropping 20 points. It's so low key. He's so consistent. He's like money, man. When he plays with Lonzo, that light skin connection, man, they just got it going. What I do also like about the Lakers is that Luke Walton actually benched Julius Randle and put him on the second string team coming off the bench. And it actually, it helped the Lakers. He's playing a lot better. He's playing the best basketball, in his career as coming off the bench. More efficient. He's shooting the ball better and just putting up more points and rebounds and just being overall more effective in the time that he's playing. And I actually like Larry Nance. Before he got injured, he was playing extremely well as a starter, but I really don't think they're going to make the playoffs still.
Yeah.
That's coming from a hardcore Laker fan, man.
Randall actually surprised me. I thought he was going to take that benching like really serious.
Yeah, I thought he was going to be a crybaby about it,
Yeah, but he surprised. He's playing real good, but he still has that moments where he just has that tunnel vision.
Dude, man, he's so dumb, man. My God, he thinks he's like Michael Jordan, LeBron, Kobe, everything, man. All right, speaking of other teams, man, moving on to the next topic, we're going to talk about the surprises and disappointments around the NBA. We're going to start off with the teams. Mike, what is your disappointing and surprising team this year so far in the first 10 games?
My disappointing team is the Golden State Warriors.
Oh,
even though they are 7-2.
Let me. The Warriors are 7-3 right now.
7-3.
Yeah,
but they are, I believe, 2-2 at home. That's not going to cut it. They should be 4-0 at home. They're the most dominant team. They're actually, I think, a better team than last year. They upgraded from Ian Clark to Nick Young. They got more cast speed. Yeah. Everyone grew a year. Everyone's still in their prime.
Everyone's still supposed to get better.
Yes, there's no declining age, so it's really disappointing to see them lose 2 games at home, which they should be winning.
I just feel like, because they feel so dominant, over the past couple years, they feel like, they can kind of take it easy. We're the big dogs. When time comes, when we just, turn it up, we can destroy everybody. I just feel like they have that demeanor now.
The surprising team for me is the Los Angeles Lakers. Okay.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people were saying they're gonna be 20-60 or something like that. Lonzo ain't gonna be nothing. Guess what? They're 5-5 right now. They're balling out. Like I said before, if Lonzo was shooting like an average person, they would be 7-2 right now. They're only gonna get better each game, and Luke Walton's doing a great job with his team, and I can't wait to see them make the playoffs. Like Lavar Ball said, let's go.
I do believe the Lakers are growing, and they are only going to get better, but I just don't see it, man. My disappointing team is going to be, you got the big dogs of the West. I'm going to go with the big dogs in the East, or supposed to be, the Cleveland Cavaliers. They're just in a mad funk right now, with all the new additions, Derrick Rose, Isaiah Thomas, Jeff Green, Dwayne Wade, and they are not getting it together right now. Even besides LeBron, I don't know what's going on over there, the starters. D-Wade said they're not intimidating no other team. Every team just comes into our house and they just kick their butt. And, no team is scared of the Cavs, man.
If I was a Cavs fan, I wouldn't be worried now. Maybe let's just wait 10 more games because it's the Cavs. They always have these kind of like
The road bumps.
Yeah, where they just lose a lot. But I still think they're the team to beat in the East, especially with Gordon and Hayward out. Come playoff times, that team goes up another level, and I think Golden State will do the same. I think both those teams are just cruising right now. They don't care about the regular season, and that's why the NBA is bad. That's why the Lakers are fun to watch because there's hope. But those two teams, like, they don't care.
They're expected. They're expected to be good, and I'm sure like they'll turn it up when time comes around. My surprising team is going to be the New York Knicks. All right, hear me out. Carmelo Anthony got sent out, right? The New York Knicks is nobody right now. All they have is Kristaps Porzingis, all right? He just had his career high, 40 points, 8 rebounds, 6 blocks. The man is playing out of his mind. He's second leading scorer in the league. It's nuts right now in New York. They got Courtney Lee. They got Tim Hardaway Jr. back. He's probably like the second best player. Oh, let me scratch that. Their second best player is, Michael Beasley. You know what I'm saying? Like, he came back into the league. But seriously, though, on real note, the New York Knicks, after Carmelo, left, you feel like they were going to be the bottom team on the East.
I don't think it's going to be sustainable. I think the Knicks are going to be the Knicks.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of true. The Knicks will always be the Knicks, but I feel like, Porzingis is he's going to be a legend in this league. Moving on to the next topic, we're going to talk about big performers and breakout players for this season. Mike, you want to start ahead and go first?
So one of the big performance was LeBron James against the Wizards, and he dropped 57 points, 11 rebounds, and 7 assists. And he also did it quite efficient. I believe he shot like 70% from the field. I actually have an interesting story about LeBron, why he's actually shooting a career high 60% this year.
Right.
Because his elbow is messed up. Like, he had to switch his shooting form this summer, and it's actually working better out for him. He had an elbow, and now he's going full LeBron mode right now.
I mean, he did say that this is the best he's ever felt, throughout his career, man. So if LeBron said he's feeling good, man. All right, my big performer is going to be James Harden. Recently, he just dropped 56 points, 13 assists, shooting 19 of 25, along with 7 of 8 from three-point range. Dude was legit cooking, man. He was Chef Harden. He was cooking. How would you compare Harden's performance with LeBron's performance?
I think Harden's performance was much better because he barely played the fourth quarter. If he did play the fourth quarter, he was like on his way to get 70 points.
Right. He had 54 points, in 3 quarters already. Yeah. So, I mean, he only scored 2 points in the fourth, but he barely played. Mike D'Antoni, he's like pulled him out. I saw the video, man, when, Mike D'Antoni subbed James Harden out. You look at James Harden, he's like, man, for real, Mike, man, why you taking me out, man? I could have went for 175 if you didn't take me out. Like, you just see the look on Harden's face, like, he's like, why you taking me out, bro? Other notable players, who are having breakout seasons. First off, we're going to have to talk about the Greek Freak, a.k.a. the Alphabet. Giannis Antetokounmpo averaging 31 points per game, 9.9 rebounds, along with 5 assists.
You know what Kobe told him during the summer was, win that MVP. I think he's now he's the front runner. And if he keeps playing like this, the award goes to him.
I don't know, man. His Milwaukee Bucks team is not doing too well. They're 4-5. They're in the 11th seed.
They are missing Jabari Parker.
Yeah, I actually like Jabari Parker a lot, man. So, I mean, when Jabari Parker comes back, hopefully, they get the groove back going. But, Giannis is putting up a nasty year.
All right, so another guy that's putting up big numbers is, you talked about before, is Porzingis. He's actually averaging 30.2 points per game, 7.8 rebounds per game, and 2.2 blocks. I have a quick question for you. Would you rather have Porzingis or Karl Anthony Towns?
Porzingis or Karl Anthony Towns?
Yeah, it's a very hard question.
That's pretty tough, man. But, hey, I'm going to have to ride with Porzingis, man. I like the way, Porzingis have that demeanor or that flair in his, in his body language. Like, he trying to kill you. I mean, Cat is a phenomenal player, too. I feel like, Cat can do almost as good as everything, Porzingis does. I just like Porzingis' swagger more, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's nice with it.
No,
I mean, you have Cat, man. I take Porzingis, man. I mean, hey,
Cat's a better shooter.
I don't know about that, man. I say Porzingis is just as great of a shooter as Cat, man. Last notable breakout player this season has got to go to the rookie Ben Simmons. He's averaging 18 points per game, close to 10 rebounds, 8.2 assists, 1.6 steals. And he's helping the Sixers make the playoffs, man, along with, Joel Embiid. They're the 6th seed with a 5-4 record, man. What do you think about Ben Simmons? I mean, I know you're a huge Lonzo Ball fan, but, hey, Ben Simmons is outplaying him right now.
No, I actually like Ben Simmons too. But for him, I think the difference for him and Lonzo is that Ben Simmons has like that height where he's able to score inside much better than Lonzo. Because Ben Simmons ain't taking no jump shots at all.
Hey, he has improved his mid-range jumper. It's still pretty bad, but it's a lot better than Julius Randle. You know what I'm talking about. I have Ben Simmons going for Rookie of the Year, man.
Questionable.
Oh, okay, Lonzo. Okay, Lonzo. In this segment, we're going to show you guys the must-see videos, throughout the week or throughout the past couple of days. And so, Mike, you have the honor to go first. What video are you going to show us?
So let's take a look at this Tyronn Lue video. After watching that video, I'm going to have to say Tyronn Lue is basically a walking meme at this point.
What is that even? He says spits out a ring or something like that. Like, I think that looks like a lifesaver mint. I think that's what he was chewing on, but it kind of looks really, really weird.
I mean, now everyone's just laughing what he does. Remember a couple of days ago, Trevor Booker came into the Cavs lineup and he made that weird face.
Tyronn Lue makes the funniest and ugliest faces, man. Here's my video. It's this is not really a basketball play video. It's about LeBron James. He gives back to the fans, and you just see the kids' reaction. He's like, "Oh my God!" Like it's just good to see. And what's the funniest part about the video? It wasn't the kids' reaction. To me, the funniest part of the video is like you see that mom in the back. She's like putting her hand out to give LeBron a high five, and like LeBron just totally ignores her. And like she's trying really, really hard. She's really desperate to get his attention, and LeBron just like curves her nasty.
Yeah, I've seen it right. This is my first time seeing it, and I ain't touching those bands though. They must be sweaty as hell.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to LeBron, man. He's always been, a player to the people, giving back to the fans and community. He like just grabbed that kid's head, it was a basketball. Yeah. He tried to palm it and stuff. All right, and the last video we have to show you guys, I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen it, is the play where Carmelo Anthony gets ejected for.
Scrambling on the offensive end and scoring. Carmelo has it blocked as he goes up by Harkless. He feints as if he got hit in the eye. They switch it with Vonleh now on Carmelo. He's going to go with a dribble drive. Right at Nurk, lays it in, draws the foul, and now Nurkic goes down. All
right, Mike, what do you think of that play? Did Carmelo deserve to get ejected from that?
Nah, I don't think. I think it was a bogus call by the ref. The NBA has gone soft. I don't like how they review the flagrants every time now. It slows down the game.
I totally agree with you, man. The NBA has gone really soft, man. Every little touch foul is like a flagrant 2 and stuff. In my case, I don't believe Carmelo should have gotten a flagrant 2 and gotten ejected, but I do believe that was somewhat intentional for him to throw his elbow out towards that direction at, Nurkic. In the beginning of the play, you see Harkless, swipe at Carmelo's face, and he got hit in the face, and, there's no call there. So I think, Melo got mad. I guess Melo just got fed up. I'm not saying he did, but I'm saying this is a possibility. The answer is that Melo should not have gotten ejected. At most, it was like a player foul, or like a flagrant 1. But
I don't think there was intent. I don't think there was intent.
Yeah, that was crazy. Thank you guys for watching that episode of Checkup. We will be bringing you more weekly updates, highlights, discussions, or notable headlines around the NBA. Shout out to Mike, man, for being a part of the episode. Let us know down in the comments below, what are some of you guys' thoughts on the topics that we discussed today, and what are the topics that we should go over in the next episodes. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next episode.